G'day guys, Greg here. Now it's product review time, and today I'm going to be trying this product right here. It's the Elmsbury brand from Aldi, butter chicken pie. It has got some serious chunks of chicken in there. Well, apparently, that's probably a serving suggestion, isn't it? But I am wondering how much chicken is actually in it. That looks like about 90%. Let's see what it says right here. Well, the ingredients: Australian free range chicken 27%. And then it's got tons of stuff like, it's your butter chicken ingredients, isn't it? Tomato, cream, sugar, coconut powder, beetroot powder. Ooh, that sounds all right. Product includes 46% pastry. Well, that definitely looks like there's more chicken than pastry there, doesn't it? But apparently there's twice as much pastry than chicken. Now, this costs about $5.50 and it's for 2 pies and it's 400 grams, so 200 grams each per pie. Now, if these pies taste any good, it says here that the energy is 1970 kilojoules, which is 23% of your daily average intake for an adult. So you could only really have like 4.5 of these pies a day and still keep your body weight to a minimum. It's around 11% fat. Carbs is about a quarter of its carbs. And sodium, well, who cares, mate? You're probably going to be adding some sort of sauce to it anyway that's full of sodium. I know I probably will be. But anyway, how about we crack this box open and see what it looks like out of the box. All right. Well, it's looking kind of pretty. Doesn't look too bad at all. That's how big it is. All right, well, let's find out how to cook this thing. Ooh. Well, I recommend you cook it in the oven, 175 degrees Celsius or 165 fan forced for 20 thawed or 30 minutes if it's frozen. Or you can just stick it in the microwave, 1 minute 30 to 2 minutes 30. Gee, that sounds like a big discrepancy there. Then you got to let it stand for a minute. But I'm not doing it that way. Of course, you know I'm not going to. I'm going to be using my trusty old air fryer. Ooh, I love this thing. Let me just stick the pie in. And I'll whack it up to, I leave it at 180. And then I turn it down. No, I don't. I turn it up. Turn it up to about 24 minutes. Oh boy, it burns! It burns! Well, there it is. After it's been cooked, it's looking pretty good. Underneath's looking all right. How about we cut it in half? Let's see what it looks like. All right. Well, I can obviously see a few chunks of chicken there. And I can really smell it too. You can really get that butter chicken smell. But does it look anything like the picture there? Well, I don't think it looks anything like the picture. What do you reckon? Let me know down below. Let's see if there's any more chunks in there. There are some decent size chunks in there. So, there are chunks. Maybe they just weren't all pushed to the front like they were in that picture. How about we taste some of this filling and a piece of chicken? All right, well, the chicken tastes like chicken. It's got that nice texture. The butter chicken filling, well, it's sort of that grainy Indian sort of flavour. It's got a butter chicken flavour, but it's not like a nice sweet creamy one. It's a little bit dry tasting. Not my favourite taste. What about this pastry though? A bit like the butter chicken. Pretty dry. Not seasoned very well. Not exactly my favourite. But altogether it might be good, so let's go. Well, it's edible. Only just though. I mean, it tastes alright, but it doesn't taste like butter chicken. It sort of just tastes a little bit curry tasting, and well, not too much flavour. And with a flavourless pastry mixed in with a kind of flavourless guts of a pie, it's really not doing it for me. Now, whenever I eat butter chicken, I always add a little bit more butter because I reckon it always makes butter chicken tastes even more buttery. Well, of course it's going to. So let's do that. Ooh. Yum. Mmm. Well, that tastes way better. And what about some tomato sauce? That seems to add quite a bit of flavour to the flavour that this pie is lacking. So what if I put butter and tomato sauce on? I used to have butter and tomato sauce sandwiches as a kid, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna be pretty good. And it is. So what's my verdict of the butter chicken pie from Aldi? Well, I mean, it doesn't really look anything like it does on the picture. It's a little bit flavourless. It could do with some more seasoning. Could do with a whole lot of other stuff. But when you add some butter to it, made it taste way better. And if you want it to be a little bit more tomatoey, add some tomato sauce. When you add something to it, it actually doesn't taste too bad. But on its own, it's a little bit bland, a little bit boring. Not one I'd be getting again. There's too many other decent meat pies out there to waste my time on something that, well, doesn't really tickle my fancy. But I mean, it's not too bad. If you're into butter chicken, I don't know if you'll really like it, but mate, that's just my opinion. Have you tried this Elmsbury Aldi butter chicken pie? What do you reckon about it? Is it worth trying? Let everyone else know down below what you thought about yours. Well, I hope this video helps you decide what to try, what to buy and what to avoid. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time I eat a meat pie from Aldi. See you then. Oh yeah, this is Greg's Kitchen where the reviews are